Hello everybody, today I'm going to be giving you a bit of a tour of my studio or whatever, my YouTube studio I guess you could call it. Start off with, we have a green screen. It's like $24 for a giant green piece of cloth. And that's pretty much all it is, just a giant green piece of cloth. I ironed it out so that no wrinkles, because wrinkles are kind of hard to deal with when it comes to the green screening process or whatever. Anyway, so that's ready for the green screen. It's big and it gets the job done. Anyway, so on to the computer next. This is the computer. It's 9 years old and has like a 5-year-old graphics box 15 unit with like 4 gigabytes of power. Yeah, 32 gigabytes of memory and 2 terabytes in solid state drive. Honestly, it's nothing that special at all, so whatever computer you have is probably better than this. Next up, we have DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve is what I use for editing all my stuff. DaVinci Resolve is a bit complex to use, but it pays off because you can do a lot of stuff with DaVinci Resolve with a little bit of work into it. So it's more complex, but it's better than, see, what's the name I'm looking for? Adobe Premiere, which is like, I mean, Adobe Premiere is very simple, but if the Adobe Premiere can't do something, it can't do it. Like, that's the end of the story. If DaVinci Resolve, if you have any problems with something, you can like edit or whatever. On Adobe Prime, on the Adobe, it just, for example, if you have wrinkles in your green screen or whatever, and you select your shade of green or whatever, Adobe Premiere can't really do much about it. So DaVinci Resolve is more complex but better. Adobe Premiere also costs like $35 per month. This just has a one-time that you need to buy it thing. I bought $150 for a used license. Anyways, on to the lighting now. Start off, we have this. It's just a small light, and I just kind of use it to get rid of some of the shadows once I use my bigger lights. These are the bigger lights I'm talking about. They're like $44 for both of them, and they're very bright. They're just very bright LED lights, and I point them straight up towards the roof, and the reflective light just kind of bounces onto the green screen and it gets the job done. Then, honestly, the last thing I really have for my setup is a computer. Like, you know, a basic laptop computer. I don't know what much to say about it, it's just a computer. You can pretty much do OBS, DaVinci Resolve, all that type of stuff. So, the only difference I've really seen is rendering. My little black box or whatever, it's a lot faster in rendering than this, but honestly, you can just do perfectly fine with the laptop. That's more or less it for my studio. There's not really much to it, so pretty much an end of the tour. You can do it yourself, just get DaVinci Resolve, and you should be good from there. You probably already have all the stuff you need. Maybe a green screen if you want to start using that. But that's more or less it. Anyway, so that's pretty much it for the review. See you around.